Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. It's a great day. It's Sunday. Sunday is a day of rest, and I like Sunday because usually people are home with the family and it's good meal time. So I just like Sundays, okay? Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make some crab cakes from scratch. Yes, crab cakes from scratch. And I would like for you to remember to give it a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe. Check out my links below if you'd like to support this channel in any way. Okay? You know, crab cakes is something that you don't actually hear about people making themselves at home. You can buy them already made, but I thought I would show you how to make them from scratch. It may come in handy, you never know. Okay? Alright, so let's tune in and get this party started, okay? Thanks. Okay, so here's the crab meat. And that's what it looks like inside. Alright, so I'm going to start off mixing 2 eggs. Here's my 2 eggs. I'm going to mix it. And I'm going to put that in a bowl first. I like to make sure that's good and mixed up. Okay, now I want to add all of my seasonings to the egg mixture. And I'm going to add some milk. Let me get a measuring cup for you. Okay, let's start off with 1/3 cup of milk. Whatever kind of milk you use is fine. So that's 1/3 cup of milk. I use Smart milk, Simply Smart. And the reason why I use it because it has a longer life time on it, so it will last you longer. Because regular milk, most of it, well not most of it, but some of it will only last like 7 days, and this lasts a lot longer than 7 days. So this is why I like it. This is January 23rd, and this doesn't expire until March 2nd. I don't know if you could see that up here. March 2nd. So that's why I use it. I like that idea. Because I was buying milk and I didn't drink that much, and so I would throw it out. So that helps me to be able to use it. Okay, I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add some garlic and herb seasoning. I'm going to add some chives. Now seasoning is your choice, how much or how little you want to use. Or maybe you would like to use some other seasoning, it's okay. Okay, this is garlic. They were whole cloves, and I put it in a food processor and grind them down, okay? It's not as fine as a paste because you can still see little chunks. Alright, so I have 1 tablespoon, and I'm bringing a lot of seasoning because crab meat is really not very high in flavor, so you have to bring the flavor. And this is some onions that I also processed in the food processor. Okay, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of onion. Okay. Move these out the way. Alright, so now I'm going to mix this together. That's what we're looking like so far. Now I want to add the crab meat. I paid $5.98 for this container at the grocery store. And I used maybe a handful previously. And this is the balance. So the eggs is to bring it together. That's what we're looking like so far. I want to put some oil in this frying pan. Let me see. I'm putting some olive oil in this frying pan. And I'm going to turn this on low to let it start heating up. Okay, so now I got to add some breadcrumbs. So I have some wheat breadcrumbs, panko wheat breadcrumbs, and I have panko, which is white breadcrumbs. Okay? And I'm mixing the two to cut down on the, so I use less of the white panko breadcrumbs. Okay, this was about a half a bag that was left, and this was 8 ounces, so I used about 4 ounces of wheat panko breadcrumbs. Let me show you. Okay, you can see it's still loose. It's not holding together, right? All right, so now I'm going to add the white panko breadcrumbs. Alright, at this point I want to measure for you. I have a 1/2 cup measure. Okay, I got a 1/2 cup. Okay, and from this point on I'm going to use my hand. Okay, from the feel of it, it's still pretty wet. So we're going to add some more breadcrumbs. Okay, and have another half cup of white breadcrumbs. This is a total of 1 cup of white breadcrumbs now. And 4 ounces, was it? Yes, 4 ounces of wheat breadcrumbs. I'm actually like making a fist with it. When you squeeze it together, you should feel whether it's beginning to bind, because you should see parts that are sticking together. That's what you want. You don't want too much breadcrumbs where it tastes dry either. Okay, I want to see what happens if I try to form a patty. Yeah, it's too wet. Okay, let me wash my hands to get some more breadcrumbs. Okay, we're going to add some flour. Flour is something else that binds together. Okay, I have 1 heaping tablespoon of flour. Okay, and I'm just going to get my breadcrumbs while my hand is clean. I may or may not need these breadcrumbs in the mix, but I will definitely need some to make the patties. It's a big difference once that flour hit it. It's sticking now. Okay, I think that now I want to put me a piece of foil down here, put the panko crumbs down, and I'm going to make the patty and put the crumbs on both sides. So here's my foil. Make sure you can see. All right. Okay, you see I'm squeezing it together to make it actually stick. See? See, it's sticking now. Alright? So now you want to put your breadcrumbs down. I'm just rolling the crab cake on both sides to get the breadcrumbs on it. Okay, that's one. See, okay, so, oh, you may not can see. Okay, so I'm getting a good amount. Then I'm pressing down. Making a round patty. See? Now we're going to roll that, put that in on the breadcrumbs, turn it on both sides. I like to roll my edges too, so that all of it has breadcrumbs on it. I didn't do that to the first one. Let me do it. For appearance purposes. Okay. Get the next one. Okay. I'm rolling it on the sides. Okay, so we have 3 so far. Looks like we'll end up with 5. If you need to stretch it for your family, you can make them a little smaller and, you know, get more that way. Okay, that's the last one. Put some breadcrumbs on that. I need a little more breadcrumbs, just a little. Now you can also bake these in the oven. I would bake them on 400 degrees until they get brown. You don't have to fry them on top of the stove. Okay, so now I think my oil is probably really hot. Yep, I hear it. So I think I can fit them all in here. That's why I got my big frying pan down. Okay, they're all in. And the crab meat was 16 ounces right there. Okay? So we're using about, I would say, 13 ounces because I used some previously, but not that much. Okay, I have my fire on 4. I'm going to turn it up to 6 now. Now when you're frying with breadcrumbs, you want to really watch it because it can brown really, really quick on you. Like too brown, okay? Make sure, see if you get a good angle. Okay, you good. Alright, so I'm just going to check and look underneath. Yeah. That one's not brown. Not quite. I have some cream of chicken soup that I have left over from a previous meal. I'm going to add about that much water, I'll show you, and I'm going to mix it up to dilute it some, and then I'm going to heat it up in the microwave, and that's what we're going to put on the top. Okay, so you can see I put that much water in. We'll see how this works. You don't want it thick. Looking good, guys. Okay, you can see this is still thick. So I'm going to add some more water. When you add water to break things down, you want to add a little at a time because you can put water in, but you can't take it out once it's in. Okay, we're going to take them out. Yeah. Oops. These two are not ready just yet. Okay, let me show you the consistency of the cream of chicken soup. You can see it's still thick, right? Too thick. Just want to brown this side a little more. Okay, I think we're good. Let me let you see this. See? Crab cakes. Alright, I'm going to just thin this out just a little more. You want it like gravy. You know how gravy has a body to it, but yet not really, really thick. That's what you want. Okay, so look. See how it's running? That's what you want. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the microwave to heat up. And I'll be right back. I'm putting it in for 2 minutes. Okay. So here's the brown rice I heated up in the microwave. I cut up 1 small tomato and put it around the plate like that. So you can see you could do this, right? And it looks very nice bringing that to your table. And that's only 1 small tomato. Alright? Okay, so now let's put our crab croquettes on. I think I want one right there in the middle. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's big enough for 1 person, for real. Now I'm going to put the cream of chicken soup right on the top. And it's okay if it drips over, that's perfect. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting it in the middle and I'm pushing with the spoon, hopefully to get a drip down the sides. I like. You want to leave some spots where you can see the crab cake. So look at that. You see? Presentation. That's important even at home. Okay? Look at that on the sides. You can see the crab cake. Okay? Alright. So let me give you the word of the day and take a taste for you. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day is complainer. Complainer. Are you a complainer? All you do is complain, complain, complain? Okay, so where's that getting you? Does that get your problem resolved? Okay, so maybe it'll get it resolved sometimes, but most of the times it can't solve your problem because you're a complainer, so you're complaining all the time about everything. So it's impossible for those needs to be met all the time. Okay? So stop complaining. The dog don't want to hear it no more. The cat don't want to hear it no more. Even you don't want to hear it no more. You just do it out of habit. So stop complaining and make some changes so that you don't have to complain anymore. Stop complaining. That's the word of the day. Okay, so let's eat our delicious looking, beautiful crab cake with brown rice underneath it and tomatoes on this around it and cream of chicken soup on the top. That's what it looks like inside, guys. It tastes really good. I can taste the onions and garlic and the herbs. We get a tomato. It's nice and soft. You'll like it. That works, guys. So good. Oh, so good. Okay, give it a thumbs up. I showed you how to make the crab cakes. With the cream of chicken soup on the top. Oh my goodness, stop it. Love it, love it, love it. That cost $5.95. I think I used, we're going to say I used $5 worth today because I did make a dish out of it before, okay? So $5 worth of crab meat made 5 huge, big crab cakes. Look how big that is, right? And if you need to make it for a family of 6, you could have just made them a little smaller and made 6 instead of 5. That is an awesome, awesome dish. Nice and healthy. Oh, enjoy that, would you? Please stop right now and give it a thumbs up. 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 Remember the other day I said I'm going to try to make that my theme song? I'm still working on it, okay? Okay, love you, love you, love you. Bye-bye.